Okay, welcome to Wolfpack Tarot. I am your reader, Swords Love. We are going to get a collective reading. So on this channel, you have been guided to this video probably because you resonate or relate to the wolf spirit animal. And so the wolf spirit animal typically guides the collective, or you resonate in some way. Hence the name of the channel, Wolfpack. So a very strong message did come through for this collective as the first reading of this channel. If you're seeing this real time, and then this is a brand new channel, go and watch that first message. That's a strong message that kind of describes the collective here, so you can see if you resonate with that. If so, subscribe to the channel. Also, here's the energy that I'm picking up. I'm picking up a collective energy of not necessarily wanting a redo, but just kind of the thoughts that's overtaking your mind space right now are thoughts of wishing you had done life differently. Okay, so you may be more middle age, because what I'm picking up on is someone who may be wishing that they had done possibly their 20s, maybe even their 30s differently in some way. And what I'm picking up on is relationships. So I was getting the 3 of Cups. So maybe wishing that you had treated relationships differently or something like that is coming through. So we're going to get a message on that and see what's going on. So let's start with what's being activated for you. So if you found this channel, you're probably deep into some type of spiritual journey. You're probably at the end of some kind of healing journey as well. Or you're deep into some kind of healing journey. But something's being activated for you. And let's see what that is. And then we'll address the feelings or that energy of wanting to do a redo or wishing you could do things over, something like that. So what's being activated for this Wolfpack collective? Ooh. Akashic Records. Yeah, y'all are so, I don't know, y'all are powerful. Clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. Let's read it, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Yeah, a very powerful collective here. You're being activated. And you know what is coming through? So you're wanting to do there's this energy, this longing of wanting to have a redo as far as relationships, because you may not feel like you belong anywhere right now. Like you may not feel like you belong in like with your family, within your friend group. You just don't feel like you belong. It's because you're getting this upgrade on this soul level, and yeah, it's almost like something is being activated and you're going through a gateway. Yes, look at that. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. A lot of you are being drawn to your soul family, and it may not necessarily be those relationships that are like in your mind space right now that you're wishing you could go and redo, because somehow right now it's like maybe you're wishing you could redo how you walked away or how things ended or something like that. Okay, let's read Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Okay. Okay, and so we have your message. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from... Look at this, y'all. Okay. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences. These can be soul-based memories, fears from previous lifetimes, or older aspects of this current lifetime that you have moved on from. Know that this is the time to reclaim your freedom and rewrite your story. You can do this by following through on your dreams. Gone are the days of fear-based indecision. This is the time to rise up and claim your truth If you are sitting on a dream or are feeling called to move in a particular direction, it's because you have unearthed an important soul lesson, and it is essential for you to follow that call to clear unwanted energies of your past. As you do so, don't allow yourself to be pulled into expecting the worst possible outcome. Know that this expectation is not your truth, but old energy being released from your energy body. Call in angels to shine their light on any repressed fears, energies, or stories that are no longer serving you. It's time to fly high in freedom. Yeah. Okay, connect. So ask your angel. So what I'm getting also is that some of you may want to do some kind of movement or activity to release trauma that may be stored within your body. Okay, so you can go on YouTube and just like YouTube that, and there are videos out there. Maybe look for some yogas for releasing trauma, or some yogas for releasing like releases within your body, some physical activity to release that energy. All right, yoga is coming through real strong, specifically trauma. Like some what's specifically coming through is like yoga to release trauma from that sacral chakra. Okay, all right, so connect. Ask your angels and guides to direct you to the energy of the Akashic Records. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, ask the records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. Ooh, yes. Okay, and then we have Akasha is a Sanskrit word that means ether or sky based, and as explained above, the Akashic Records are a compendium of universal events, experiences, and lifetimes held in the spiritual realms. Helena Blavatsky, okay, one of the founders of Theosophy, described them as indestructible tablets of the astral light. We can visit the Akashic Records in dreams, visions, and meditations. When we are transported or guided to connect with them, we are being given the opportunity to take an inventory of our life and all of the events that have taken place in it, and to gain information on lifetimes past. Ask your angels and guides to direct you to the energy of the Akashic Records. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, ask the records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And I just saw 808 on the yes, I just saw 808. So let's just do it. So that's what I'm getting. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I need to hold this open. So hold on, y'all. I didn't know we were going to read on this, but we are. All right. Okay. So let me pause this and then get it set up so I can have this question here and we can go into the reading. Okay, so, all right, so the collective is being divided up, and we are going to ask the Akashic Records that question. I feel like we have permission to do so, but I'm feeling to divide the collective up. So we're going to do 3 separate readings. Go down in the time, go down in the description. I'll put the timestamps in the description, okay? I may put them in the comments, but I will put them in the description. So I'm gonna pick the 3 piles here. Choose which one you resonate with, and that's what we're gonna tap into, okay? We have an overall energy of this collective here. You are peacocking. You are really growing. I'm telling you, definitely on a spiritual level. I don't know if you guys are at the point. Yeah, I mean, it's probably showing through in like your physical as well, but definitely on a spiritual level and on an energetic level. Okay, so we have here the 3 piles. All right, and so for pile number 1, we have solitude. For pile number 2, okay, solitude with Alejandra Pizarnik. And then we have power for pile number 2 with Toni Morrison. And then we have creature's paw. We have the other, friendship and forgiveness. All right, so take a moment and choose your pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and then we're going to move into the Akashic Records and ask that question. All right, so I'll see you guys in each of the piles. Okay, so pile 1, here we go. Let's get started. Let's get started, honey. All right. So we are tapping in, and we want the Akashic Records to reveal to us for pile number 1 any essential soul lessons or information so that pile 1 can fulfill their purpose during this lifetime. So what's the soul lessons or information that we need to know for pile number 1 so that they can fulfill their purpose during this lifetime? The soul lesson or the information. Wow. Pile number 1 is so strong here that you are so used to being in solitude. Wow, okay. So you're very used to being in solitude here, pile number 1. The information that you need to know so that you can fulfill your soul purpose, your purpose during this lifetime. You're being guided out of that solitude because your purpose on this lifetime involves you giving your energy to others in some way. For some of you, a career in like radio or podcasting or voiceovers or voice for cartoons, something like that is what's coming up in your records. Even voices for like toys that speak, something like that is coming up in your records. What's the 8 of Wands in reverse? Some of you are going to experience this change in your life that is going to allow you to be in spaces or be in a space where you will be in an environment that is more related to what's best fit for you based off of the Akashic Records, right? And so you're going to feel very free, very happy when you're in that environment. For some of you, you may have been in work life is coming through. So for some of you, you may have been doing these jobs that require you to put a lot of energy into them, and that's what's wearing you out. That could be what's taking your power. It's like you need to be able to give, but you also need to be able to withdraw and like be in this solitude, okay? Of having with the 9 of Swords in reverse, having overcome some heartbreak is here as well. Some of you may be voiceovers for books, voiceovers for love books are that's here, okay? All right. So can you please continue to reveal? What else do you need to reveal to pile number 1? I don't know if counseling is out here, something like marriage counseling, a nurse, a social worker, a professional counselor, a school counselor, a VA counselor, so like a counselor in the military, a pastor. And see, it's been requiring, and you have had to give a lot of you're happy in this role with the Four of Wands here, and it is something that was meant for you to have. You were meant to be in whatever role, but there's another role here for you that's more in alignment, and it involves something where you can give, but then you can also receive energy. And when you receive energy, you withdraw to receive energy. So it allows you to withdraw. If you feel like you're out of alignment, it's because whatever you're giving to is requiring you to give. You're not able to withdraw. There needs to be a period of withdrawing here, in whatever a career is coming out. Okay. Any more for pile number 1? Okay, so let's get you a cosmic reading card. Now, pile number 1, see, okay, we got a new chapter coming out here, number 24. We have intuition, number 18. We have believe out here, and believe is number 4, with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Some of you don't believe. Wow, with that wolf pack energy coming through for you, this is very strong for you. Some of you do not currently believe in this new chapter that the Akashic Records are like that's being revealed through your Akashic Records. You may not believe in it, but then there is guidance here for you to be fearless, and Golden Crown is coming through, number 14, so we'll read that for you. And again, that message of communication is coming back through here. Some of you have been praying about something about your soul purpose or something like that. Okay, let's get Golden Crown. Number 14, Golden Crown. Number 9 is out here. So 14, 9, 24, 4, 18, 3. Golden Crown, your light is magnificent. Wow. Let us now uplift and honor the radiant light of others. Congratulations on your amazing journey so far. Acknowledge the spiritual and personal growth that you have achieved, dear one. Celebrate this moment. We are all here in spirit to rejoice in just how far you've come. Your strength and perseverance have paid off, and your future is bright. The gift of the Golden Crown has been placed upon your head in honor of all you have already achieved. Bask in the glory of love that rains down on you. You deserve it. Are you up for your next adventure? We here in spirit need your assistance. Many souls who dwell upon this earth are disconnected from love. They do not know their worth or see their inner divine light. We ask that you assist in helping humanity see its creative potential, power, and brilliant light. Be conscious of feelings of judgment and envy. It is easy to get caught up in either of the two energies. Judgment of those you see as less empowered, and envious of those you see as more. Guiding others to their inner light requires love, empathy, and compassion. There is no one less or greater than you. for we are all a part of the same source of love. Help us guide humanity back to the remembrance of who they are with a pure heart and mind. You have the will to go the distance, and you should be pleased with your personal success. Go now and be of service to humanity. Blessed be. Affirmation: I am positively shining with spiritual light, love, and compassion, illuminating. I inspire others to be the blessed radiance that they truly are. And the associated chakras here are the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Okay, now listen. What else was coming through? Some of you, those careers that I mentioned, those like one-on-one careers that you may be giving a lot of your energy to right now, you may not have time to even withdraw for a moment because you're giving so much in those careers. It's like something like the new chapter involves you believing that you are able to reach, it's almost like multitudes, and they're drawing me to the timing in these Akashic records. They're drawing me to the fact that the timing right now involves technology. And so you may need to look at or change up or really focus on or put some intentionality into technology and how you are presenting whatever this is that you're doing on a one-on-one basis. So that's specific for some of you. Okay. All right, pile number one. So we're going to leave it right there. Thank you guys for watching, and if you made it this far and this resonates and you like my reading style, or you're just being drawn to this channel, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Okay, hey pile number two. So you got Toni Morrison in Power. Okay, so this deck is actually speaking to you. So I am going to go to the book and start off there, and then we're going to ask our question. So let's first see what this card is telling you, and then we're going to get into the question to the Akashic record. So we got Power with Toni Morrison. Okay. Okay, and so we have owning power, seizing power, the powers at play. No American writer is more honor-laden than regal Toni Morrison, who was born to a working-class family in Lorain, Ohio, a frequent setting for her epic novels of Black experience. Her most famous work, Beloved, has become required reading, but wave that unjust homework aura away. Seek this novel for the haunted story it is, a deeply spooky and moving book about a vengeful baby ghost. Power. Power. Ooh, since you've been small. What's coming through? What's coming through? There's something about your power. There's something about your ability to see ever since you've been a child. Ever since you've been a child. Fantasy in reverse. Yeah, you know what you see. Okay, so, creativity, the rich broth, cauldron, surprising yourself. Your powers are surprising you. Pile number two. Wow. Okay, so let's tap in. Let's tap in, honey. Okay, so we are tapping in. Wow, your Akashic records. Wow. Wow. There's something about your ancestors here, so hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, so, oh my goodness, you guys see this? And what did you get? Toni Morrison. There's a book or something that you need to read. There's a book that you need to read, some kind of family work. There's some kind of family work, and some of you need to put that into a movie, a story, a book, something like that. And it's not going to be like no fan. It's like a real life, but you're going to put a spin on it. Write about it. Some of y'all need to write about this. Use the moon phases to help you plan this out. So you have been, I mean, you're very creative because it's out here with the cauldron. You're very creative, and it could be these visions that you've seen ever since you was a child. Take those things and write about them. Okay, so use those moon phases, use the moon cycles to help you with writing out, knowing when to plan out, knowing when to sit down to write, knowing when to launch. Okay, so let's go in, let's tap in. Yeah, your oh yeah, that's right, your ancestors was popping up. Ooh, they reminded me, honey. So that message is from your ancestors. Any more? Specifically for pile number 2. Oh, your grandfather's out here, and then musician is out here. Okay, so not forgetting that some of you, there's that wolf spirit. Some of you need to write music. Some of you, your grandfather may have written music. Some of you, something with your grandfather and music. Music's going to help you or something like that. Yes. Knowledge is here. So that when you write, you know, drop a little bit of knowledge in there. That's what they're saying. Teach, child, teach through that writing as well. Some of you are literature teachers. Okay. Some of you are literature teachers. Some of you, this is your grandfather on your father's side. May have also been a teacher, but something about literature teachers. Some of you have been considering, should you be a literature teacher or something like that? You may be exploring what kind of career. Some of you could be a literature teacher, but you really love dancing. You're being guided to flow with the timing. Flow with the timing. You may want to chat. If your grandmother is alive, you may need to have a conversation with your grandmother right now. Your grandmother knows something about this desire that you have to dance. Anymore? Okay. All right. So let's ask the question. So we get to ask the Akashic Records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. Okay, and I have to read it because I didn't plan this question. So we have to ask the Akashic Records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. All right. Whoa. Okay, you need to do something that you love, okay? That's the only way you're going to be able to, balance things out. Because if you don't do something that you love, it really does impact your emotions. It really does impact your patience. And you have no idea what that is right now. You just know you're being called to do something that you love. But you don't know where to move. But you know it has to be something that you love. You just know that. And you know it has to have some kind of higher purpose to it. It's almost like you're not worried, though. You're not worried about whether or not you're going to get there. Because you feel like you know you have an inner knowing that you're going to get there. Okay. So, okay. So what's the essential soul lesson? The essential soul lesson here is that you need to give to things that make you happy. That's the essential soul lesson, or the information that you need to know so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. All right, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you need to give to, with the Lovers. Okay, with the Empress. Okay. And the Sun, you need to give the things that's going to make you happy. And the 7 of Wands in reverse. Now, that's the lesson. That's the lesson. For you guys, oh boy. If you've been searching, if you've been moving in, I gotta go after money. It feels like it's not what you love. And so, I don't know. It just impacts you. It impacts you on a mental and on an emotional level. Even if you have a lot of money, if it's not what you love, it's impacting you on a mental and an emotional level. Now, why is that? because money is good. So, I mean, but you're here, you must be here to learn more about like the feeling of love, like doing what you love, or you're being, yeah. Okay, so this in the records, this is because something in the past you weren't okay, in the past somehow you weren't able to do what it was that you love because you needed the money. It's something about like right now where if you do what it is that you love, you're going to get the money cuz the sun is out here. Yeah, with the tower in the reverse and the page and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're gonna get. I feel like there's no need for you to worry about that. Can we just get something explicitly on the money? I need another deck. I have this huge tarot deck. This is literally the only deck I have available right now that I can reach with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. So I mean, it's probably going to give you financial freedom because it's tapping into your purpose. It's tapping into your purpose this lifetime. So I just believe that the universe, spirit, God would not allow you to um be living in your life purpose and then not have no money unless that was part of your, I don't know, part of your lesson, I guess. But what I was getting was some of you may even want to, some of you have had dreams of creating a tarot deck or something like that. If so, drop it in the comments once you do. I'd love to read from it. I'd be honored. Yeah, I mean, it's out here. You just got to do what makes you happy in this lifetime. That's the lesson. You got to learn a big lesson on that. Okay. I feel like we need to pull one more from here and then we'll leave it. You know what? I got a cosmic reading card for pile number 1. And I want to get one for pile number 2 and read it. Okay. So let's get one more message for pile number 2. The subconscious. Oh, they're telling me this is what we're reading for you. Okay, the subconscious. Some of you, you don't want to go into, you don't want to unlock that area that you need to release to really tap into whatever this, you have a very creative, like in your Akashic Records, it's very creative. So you don't want to unlock or go into, tap into that part of your memory or your memory store bank is what I'm getting. You don't want to tap into that part because that could be a dark part for you, or you could have tucked those thoughts and visions away. But if you bring them up here, if you can tap into them and like creatively present them, I mean, I feel financial freedom. What were we getting? Oh, okay. So let's read, honey. Let's read. So we have Anais Nin, the subconscious. I might be saying that wrong, but that's what we got. Okay. Okay. The subconscious. So the unexplored, submerging, and surfacing. Born to Cuban parents, Anais Nin, sensitive, magnetic, fashionable, was raised in Europe and New York. As an adult in Paris, she forged a fluid new literature of female consciousness. Much has been made of her erotica, but her chief artistry is in the non-lurid works. Nin's fiction in her masterpiece, A Lifelong Diary. Oh, explore the fractured self, her complicated feelings for her father, psychoanalysis, love, and adventures of all sorts. Okay. And then we got Sylvia Piath with The Dark. Okay. Some of y'all are really being called to write. Okay. And so we have Living in the Dark. Yeah, and this is the Literary Witches. Okay. So we have Sylvia Plath. Oh, I said Piath. Sylvia Plath. The Dark, Living in the Dark, Intensity and Fury. Born in Boston, Sylvia Plath was a social and academic success in spite of severe depression and suicide attempts. On a Fulbright scholarship to Cambridge University, she met and married the poet Ted Hughes. While Hughes philanthroped and kept bees, Plath stayed at home with two young children and wrote increasingly brilliant, scary poetry that made use of her anger at her husband and father, intense mental states, and obsession with death. At 30, Plath ended her life by putting her head in the oven. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. For some of you, if you did attempt um to end your life here and you survived, that message right there about Sylvia Plath is coming through for you to write about it. Write about it if you can. If you're healthy and if you feel healthy enough to write about it. Now, this is not, I'm not giving you mental advice. I'm not giving you no kind of advice like that. No health advice or nothing like that. I'm just reading the cards. I'm reading the cards, honey. Okay. All right. So let's leave it. And we're going to go on to pile number. I just feel like I need to draw one of these for you guys. The shadow self. Your shadow self has a story to tell. Your shadow self has a story to tell. Pile number 2, a story of hope. A story of hope. Your shadow self has a story of hope to tell. Pile number 2. Okay, so it still came out for you. Worlds within world. Wow. Worlds within worlds, self-worth, and cosmic connection. You have a specific group of people that your story can assist. And it has to come from your shadow self. It's almost like tap into your shadow self and then write this beautiful piece of literature or this beautiful song or this beautiful theatrical work, theatrical play, this beautiful movie for theater, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Oh, we're reading hope. We're reading hope. Okay, hope number 16, but I saw 46. Some of y'all may be 46 because I keep seeing 46, but that's number 16. Some of y'all may be 46 and have a 16-year-old. Okay, that's coming through. That's coming through very specifically. Okay, so we have hope. Behind the passing dark clouds, the sun still shines bright. Nari. Feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, and defeated are a few of the symptoms you can experience when passing through an emotional storm. All is not as it seems. The passing storm will uncover suppressed energy that is in need of clearing and balancing. As challenging as it may seem, see the passing gray clouds as an opportunity to grow, learn, heal, and transform limiting behavioral patterns and beliefs. It is not about staying positive through the storm. It's about understanding and truly seeing the imbalances and wounds within you that attract this energy to your space. Clouds do pass and will continue to pass until you learn to truly see the underlying message and lesson. Only then will you transcend the fear and irritability of these challenging cycles. Once you are able to understand your magnetic connection to the challenges that surround you and heal those imbalances with love, storms will cease to affect you as they once did. For now, there is stillness and hope in knowing that the sun still shines bright behind the passing dark clouds. It is then, through this renewed clarity, inner knowing, and strength, that you will be able to manifest a life of choice. For no more will you see passing storms as a destructive force to be reckoned with, but rather an opportunity to evolve to higher states of conscious understanding. It is through this act alone that you are reborn to a world of wondrous manifestations and fulfilled dreams. The associated chakra here is the sacral chakra, and the prayer is, Holy Spirit, please guide me to see this situation with deeper clarity, love, and understanding. Okay, that's the soul lesson right there. Once you can see whatever these situations are, or whatever these visions are, or whatever, with this, with the love and the understanding and all that was said right there, then that's the lesson that's going to help you. That's going to help you to tap in so you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. Pile number 2. All right. So if you made it this far and this resonated, then welcome to the Wolf Pack. Please take a moment, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so hello, pile 3. You chose the creature's paw, the other, friendship and forgiveness. Friendship and forgiveness. So I feel like this pile is the strongest one, who feels like, oh yeah, in the way that you had to take your power back, in the way that you knew you had to take your power back. You now may be thinking, you may be regretting how you had to do that, how you had to let people go. It's the way that you had to recall your power. You may have had to really cut off some people, because that may have been the lesson. So let's just tap right on in, okay? Because I'm feeling that with this pile. So let's tap right on in. So we are asking the Akashic Records to reveal to us any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime, okay? And so I had to write it down because I didn't plan on asking this. So let's go ahead and tap in. So can Akashic Records, can you please reveal to us any essential soul lessons or information so pile number 3 can fulfill their purpose during this lifetime? Yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear that clapping. The soul lesson here was the ability to let people go when they needed to be let go. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. The soul lesson here was a healing from heartbreak, or not allowing people, not just sitting in that heartbreak, not just sitting in that heartbreak, being able to recall your power. And so you may have gotten rid of or broken ties from, and I mean burning bridges out here too. You may have like cut off a lot of people, but it's something about having an inner knowing and knowing who is best for you. You had to learn that. You may have had a lot of people like betray you or try to just get over on you. Also, how to let go of people who breadcrumb you. That's in your Akashic Records. It still came out. How to not stay in situations very long. I mean, you could cut off this could be the pile that has learned how to cut off people, has learned how to cut off jobs, have learned how to cut off situations. Just if it doesn't work, you are not quick to stay in it. You cut it off. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. You have learned how to do that. So can we know more then about the life purpose, or do y'all know that? Do y'all already know that that's part of your life purpose or something like that? Like giving to yourself. Yeah, with the Empress out here. Like being able to give to yourself here. this part of your life purpose we're talking about for this pile right here. The other piles we picked up heavily on like career stuff. This pile right here we're picking up on the day-to-day, just the energetic feel. The energetic feel. Like energetically, in order for you to do well in whatever your life purpose is, you have to energetically feel like you gotta just feel safe. Like you gotta feel like the people who you are around are people who care for you, are people who have your highest good, or the environment that you in is an environment that is for your highest good. You're here to learn something like about like self-worth and stuff like that. Because I mean, I feel like you've learned it though. I feel like this pile has learned it. Because you're cutting these people off. Look, if they're not giving to you, you're not here for it. You don't mind cutting them off. That was the lesson. That's what you needed to learn. So what, is there any more important information then from the Akashic Records for this pile? Yeah, before, it's like, wait, like in the past lives, you weren't able to see when these people really didn't care for you. And for some of y'all, this got, oh, yeah, I was about to say, for some of y'all, this got something to do with love. Either in a past life or in the past, like earlier in this life, you weren't able to see when people only in love situations, you weren't able to see when people only, or in other situations I'm hearing, or even friendships, you weren't able to see when people only wanted things from you. They didn't necessarily want to be around you because they wanted to be around you. They wanted to be around you because they wanted something from you. And so you didn't quite pick up on that either in the past of this life or in other past lives. And so that's the lesson that you're learning here. And I feel like you learned it. Yeah, with the lovers out here. I feel like you learned it. Big Gemini energy here. We had a lot of swords out here. I think we started off with that King of Swords. You've learned that, and then you don't give to people. Yep, you don't give to people who don't give to you or who just don't feel right. You have learned it, and you don't mind having new starts. That's good. That's the energy you should be in here. All right, that's good. It feels good for you. Look, walk your truth. You always do that. 35 is here. You have a lot of compassion for people. Number 10 is here. But what you don't allow is you don't allow people to get over on you. You don't allow it. In no area of your life. In no area of your life. That's good. Okay, what else we got for pile number 3? That's good. This is good, pile number 3. Yes, shine, number 29, and timeout, number 32. Yeah, you've learned a big lesson here. And I mean, it is showing through your aura. This is beautiful. I feel like you have an open, it's like you have an open road to, yeah, with the Fool out here. You have an open road. Yeah, with the 7 wands in reverse. Yeah, you have an open road to move forward. In however you need to move forward here. Okay, and so we have shine and we have timeout. So let's read shine. Number 29, shine. Okay, the sacral chakra is the associated chakra. And then we have shine. For you not only light your path, but the path of others around you. If you have selected this card, for some of you, others see the way that you cut things and people and just stuff that's not for your highest good off. And you are teaching your life purpose. Some of your life purpose is to teach through just who you are, to teach through your life. A lot of people see you and they learn lessons by how you move in life. Okay, so if you have selected this card, Spirit encourages you to shine your extraordinary, radiant life. You have traveled a long road full of experiences that consisted of reservations and uncertainty of self. Now you find yourself inspired, motivated, and ignited with a sense of purpose and passion. Limitations of the mind that once kept you bound have been released, and you are now ready to take that next step. It is time, dear one, to follow your heart's true calling and sing your unique song. Spirit thanks you for having the courage to step away from the crowd despite the caution of the mind. The more you build on your creative passion, the brighter your light will shine. Not only will your surroundings transform to reflect your increasing vibration, but many around you will be inspired by your achievements and personal growth. Just by following your heart and doing what you love best, you will assist humanity in raising its planetary light. Yeah, you got a big calling. Some may become envious of your accomplishments and success, but don't feel obliged to turn your light low to appease the discontent in them. Keep shining, for soon they too will be inspired by your luminous glow. These are the people that you learn how to walk away from. All right, that's those people that you have already learned how to walk away from. Okay, a strong current is propelling you forward in a positive direction, steered by the heart. A path that is driven by the heart is a soul that is limitless and fruitful. Have fun during this wonderful time and express your beautiful soul for the world to see. You deserve it. And here's the prayer. Great Spirit, I thank you for the clarity, insight, and direction I have in my life. I am grateful for this wonderful opportunity to share my unique light with the world. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's leave it right there. Pile number 3. We'll leave it. I mean, I am just being led. I didn't get one of these for any of the other piles, but it's coming through for you. So let me get another one of these activation cards for you, because it's so powerful. Your day-to-day, your day-to-day people are, your Earth Angel energy is out here for you. Earth Angel energy. Oh, so many want to come out. Okay, can we get one for pile number 3? It's so many that wants to... Oh, okay. We have Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call. Wow. Time to shine. And didn't we get shine for you? All right, there we go, guys. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far and you resonate, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Please take a moment, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.